Welcome to Yankton Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. This broadcast is made possible by the following Sportscaster Club members: Midwest Insurance Agency, Murph's Appliance, Yankton Thrive, Stockman's Motorsports, Les Schwab Tires, Linda's Angel Crossing, MT and RC Smith Insurance Agency, Hy-Vee, Vichy, Elwood Dental, Floortech Restoration, Angela's Mexican Store, Yankton Rexall, KSC Taco Bell, SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, Slumberland, Larry's Heating and Cooling, America's Best Realty, Larson Carpet, Elkhorn Valley Bank, Anytime Fitness, King Buffet and Mongolian Grill, Yankton Medical Clinic, All Seasons Power Sports, Kaiser Heating and Cooling, Wince and Ray Funeral Home, First Dakota National Bank, JR's Oasis, Intech Cleaning and Restoration, The Bone Setter, Triple Time Rudy's, Farmers Union Insurance, Meridian Photo, Graham Tire, Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, Kalen's Indoor Comfort, H&H Roofing, Boss's Pizza and Chicken, Wall of Fame, Midwest Ready Mix and Clark's Rentals, and Raven Books. Now, for the Anytime Fitness pregame show with the voice of Yankton Athletics, Zach Spear.
Welcome to the Anytime Fitness pregame show. Basketball season is back after Christmas break, and the Bucks are back at home as they host the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Coming into this one, the Bucks are 0-3, while the Golden Eagles are 1-4. Yankton is still looking for that first victory of the year, but again, they have played some very difficult competition in Harrisburg, Sioux Falls, Lincoln, and Sioux Falls, Washington, who have combined for an 8-5 record overall. The Bucks are coming off of a game at Sioux Falls, Lincoln that saw them falling 38-62. Aberdeen Central played just a few days ago in a loss to Harrisburg 31-61. Let's take a look at the numbers this year. Yankton is averaging 42 points per game. Aberdeen Central is averaging 42.2 points per game. These offenses are on a very similar playing field, so it should be very exciting to see how they match up against each other. Points allowed per game, Yankton's averaging 56.7 points per game. Aberdeen Central, 59.6. Aberdeen Central slightly has the edge on points per game, but they do allow 3 more points per game than Yankton. I would say these are very well on the same caliber of play when it comes to Class A AA basketball. And then last year's matchup, Yankton fell 49-57. Aberdeen Central just squeaked it out by 8. So the trends are really lining up for this to be another close game. You hate to ever call a game on a must-win, but for Yankton today, it really feels like this is a game that they need to really get their season going, and they need to take advantage of it. As things sit right now, Aberdeen Central is the 17th seed in AA, while the Bucks are the 19th seed. At the end of the year, every team wants one thing, and you want to make the state tournament, and the Sodex 16 is that tournament. Both of these teams are right in the cusp, and a win here would put Yankton just barely around there. And Yankton, their defense gives up a little bit less than Aberdeen, so they can really capitalize there. This might be one of the more even matches we see this season, and it might just come down to the end of the game. And now we're going to run to commercials, and we will be back with interviews with Aberdeen coach Colton McClements.
At Anytime Fitness Yankton, your fitness journey starts with one step, and Anytime Fitness will be with you every step of the way. Open 24 hours a day with top-of-the-line equipment and guidance you need to reach your goals. Plus, your membership gives you access to every Anytime Fitness gym anywhere. No matter your goals, no matter the time, you belong at Anytime Fitness Yankton. Located at 2509 Fox Run Parkway. Start today at Anytime Fitness, where your fitness journey never stops.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. Just as it should be. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of choices to make sure you have the perfect coverage to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
Interior technicians.
Jerry, I need your help. I'm in a real pickle.
How can we help? We clean carpets, furnace and duct cleaning, mold remediation, fire restoration, water damage restoration, office cleaning, and much more.
No, Jerry, I'm in a real pickle. I'm stuck and I can't get out. Hang on, I'll send you pics so you can see what I mean.
Oh my gosh. When you need it clean, call the Intech team. Fixing pickles since 1984.
Hello and welcome to our Coaches Conversations. Now joining over the line is head coach Colton McClemens of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Coach, how are you doing today?
Good. How about yourself?
Looking forward to basketball. Should be in for a great game coming up here. And could you tell me about your team and how the season has started for you?
Yeah, off to a little bit of a rough start. Start out in Rapid City the first weekend and dropped 2 out there. Just weren't very good offensively. The next week, play Spearfish and Sturgis and play pretty well both games and find a win Saturday against Sturgis. And then head down to Mitchell Wednesday this week and played Harrisburg and did not get off to a very good start and kind of snowballed from there. So we're still trying to kind of find our identity a little bit offensively, and defensively, I think, is where we got to hang our hats on a little bit.
And now this is your first season as head coach for Aberdeen Central. What are a couple of key points you're really trying to engrave for this program?
I think first and foremost, we have to be very good on the defensive end. I think making teams take tough twos and not give up easy layups on the defensive end and do the little things like get rebounds and limit teams to one shot and then get out in transition and try to score in a pretty quick manner to try to find some easy opportunities early. And then offensively, we're still trying to figure out some different things. It's a new system that we're kind of running, so we're just trying to work out the kinks and try to figure out the different system and different rules that you kind of have within that is kind of the main thing.
And coming up, you travel into Yankton to take on the Bucks. What are your thoughts on this one?
I think we're both probably in very similar situations, have some pretty young kids, and then also have some experience that starts for us. So just trying to mesh some of those things together. And I think for both of us, taking care of the basketball is probably a huge part of that. And I'd like to think that both teams are pretty good defensively. So just trying to find those easy opportunities offensively early helps, because then it kind of grows your confidence throughout the game, and kind of putting a full game together is probably a big part of that too.
And now long road trips really can be tough. How do you try and keep the legs fresh and make sure everyone is ready to go by game time?
I think the big thing is just making sure kids get off the bus ready to go, and so we'll stop in Mitchell and kind of get them off the bus for a few minutes just to get their feet going and move in and get something to eat, and then get off the bus once we get to Yankton, and we'll talk through some stuff in the locker room before the varsity game and make sure their minds are right, and then hopefully we're ready to go when it's tip-off time.
And who are a couple of players on your team that have been leading the way so far this year?
Luke Swanson, he'll be coming back here, played the first weekend and then Friday night against Spearfish 2 weeks ago, and so he'll be coming back here this Saturday, and he's probably our leading scorer offensively and plays the point guard for us. Is a physical guy that can get to the basket and kind of create his own shot, but also does a lot of really good things in terms of finding open teammates when he draws help and playing off 2 feet and finding an open shooter. I would also say, Turner Bergen's done some really good things, and it might not show up in the points category, but just defensively does a lot of really, really good things in terms of guarding sometimes their best player and being able to rebound the basketball and get it out in transition. So I would say those two are kind of our 2 main guys that do some really good things for us, and I'd say a lot of our kids are very similar, so each night it's always kind of a surprise or a good thing to see who steps up and who makes some plays.
And earlier you mentioned how it's a new offense that you're trying to run. Could you try and explain that to me?
Yeah, I would say it's probably very similar to what Chris runs in terms of Chris runs some 5-out stuff with some Princeton concepts with chin and some back screens and ball screens and stuff like that. So I would say there's a lot of similarities with us in Yankton in terms of the offensive end, and the main focus is just cutting hard and creating some driving lanes by doing so, and then being able to draw help and play off 2 feet and see what you can create off of that.
Well, Coach, thanks a lot for the time. This should really be a great game.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.
Again, that was head coach Colton McClemens of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles on our Coaches Conversations. Up next, our chat with head coach Chris Haynes of the Bucks on Yankton, streaming on YouTube. Triple Time Rudy's on the corner of 16th and Broadway, Yankton. Stop in and check out their wide variety of items. Grab some snacks, whether you want chips, popcorn, or something sweet, they have it. Ice-cold beverages, or when you need that boost in the morning, coffee. You can also grab the best locally produced meats, meat sticks, and cheeses in the area, guaranteed fresh. For those hot days, grab a freezy too. Get all your car needs and 5 cents off a gallon when using cash. All at Triple Time Rudy's, Yankton.
The Bonesetter Chiropractic, Yankton. I'm Dr. TJ Stotz. When you need chiropractic, we're here. We use a hands-on approach, decompression traction, electrical stimulation, acupuncture, and state-of-the-art examination techniques. We're happy to offer exercise and supplement advice as well. The Bonesetter Chiropractic, 215 Mulberry, Suite 9, Yankton. Call or text 605-401-5701. Bringing you comfort when there's discomfort.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Authentic Mexican food goods with the family touch is here in Yankton at Angela's Mexican Store. From fresh produce and meats to the spices and the snacks you miss from home. Traveling or just moved? No problem. They accept money from many different countries. Check out the different kinds of money on the wall. Family owned, family loved. They treat you like family. Angela's Mexican Store, where culture meets community. Stop in today.
Back on our Coaches Conversations, Coach Haynes of the Yankton Bucks. Coach, last we saw your team in action was in Sioux Falls against the Lincoln Patriots. What did you see in that game?
Yeah, obviously, the whole month of December, you want to get rolling. You got a couple weeks of practice and before you get it rolling into games. And I just didn't feel like we played great in our first 3 games, and obviously had 3 quality opponents, good teams that we played. But I think we got a team that hopefully is set up to improve as the season goes on. And you got 3 games in, some things that you thought were going to work, some things that didn't work. Obviously, a lot to clean up and a lot to get better at. But like I said, I like this group. And I do think we have, the ability to continue to get better as the season goes on. So that's what we've been focusing on since, we got back from Christmas break, took a few days off after the Lincoln game, and then back in the gym and have been working hard and liked what we've seen with the guys. We knew that this stretch of practice before we got started with games back up in January was going to be huge because, we got over the next 7 weeks, we got to play 17 games.
And one player I want to shout out is Ivan Hirschman. He had not played before this game, but he certainly looked comfortable on the floor and got a few buckets as soon as he touched the floor.
Yeah, he came in and made a couple plays in the Lincoln game. And, just our team as a whole, we're looking for some guys to step up and make some plays for us. And just in general, as a team, we just got to get more consistent. And so those are some of the things that we've been working on here in practice.
And coming up, you host the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles at home. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, team that, got a new coach, and so, with that, sometimes things take time, but they're a team that's got some talent and got some big kids, the Bergen kid inside, can do some things, and then their guards, the Swanson kid and the Dutenhofer kid, both of those guys played a lot last year as guards, so they got an experienced backcourt, a backcourt that can score and is strong, and, I'm sure, like I said, with having the new coach, having a Christmas break, to have some practices and after a few games and come back is huge. And so no doubt that they're going to be a tough opponent and come in ready to play.
And as you've kind of mentioned, after the Christmas break, it really feels like when the season starts getting crazy. What do practices look like when you've got multiple games in a week?
Yeah, so once they get started, we're playing basically every Tuesday, Friday. in the month of January, after the Saturday game. So it's a lot of quick turnarounds, and there's not a lot of time to, really where you have 3 or 4 days in a row of practice. And so you're prepping for a game, or, you're just played a game and you're, trying to get some rest and work on some things. So we're going to have to find that balance in there of where we can continue to still get better as a team, but also we got to prepare properly for opponents, and we got to get the guys rest. So that's going to be the challenge for us, basically for the majority of the season.
And what are a couple items that you and the team have been working on ahead of this matchup?
Oh, I think just everything across the board. Again, consistency, and, we just need to get better results. Like I said, I didn't think we played all that great, I guess, putting it lightly, in our first 3 games of the season. Again, we had good opponents, and they're quality opponents, and if they beat us. But again, just when I looked at our team and how we played, I just didn't think we played near up to our potential. And so, we need to, and we obviously need to do that. We need to work towards that. So pretty much all aspects of the game, it's not nothing that we're going to, these huge changes or anything. It's just play the way we play, but we got to play it better, and we got to play it more consistently.
And something you've mentioned twice as we've been chatting is kind of the ability of the team, the potential that they have. And we did see that last game against Sioux Falls Lincoln. In that first half, it was a lot of back and forth. In your first 2 games, they were both close games. But again, what does that just say about the potential that your team has?
Yeah, all 3 games we showed signs of it, and the same thing in practice. We've shown signs of being a really good basketball team, and we can be, but we need the results. And, that's what's been lacking, the consistent results. And so, you have to play well. And in AA basketball, there's a lot of really good teams out there, and you have to play well to give yourself a chance to win. And so, again, that's getting those results and things like that, and some leadership things is things we've been working on here. And again, basketball, though, too, just the fundamentals and getting back to playing the way that we can and playing the way we know how, and being a fundamentally sound team, getting some stops on defense, finding a way to be tough on the glass and get some rebounds. And then we want to get out in transition and run and try to score some easy baskets. Even if we don't have that, we got to take care of the ball and execute in the half court.
Well, Coach, appreciate the time as always. Thanks for the chat, and good luck.
All right, thanks, Zach.
Again, that was head coach Chris Haynes of the Yankton Bucks. Coming up, national anthem, starting lineups, and tip-off, all with Parker.
Welcome back to Yankton Bucks basketball versus the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. My apologies about our technical issues here. We had a little bit of a faulty HDMI connection, but we're all connected and taken care of thanks to our stream runner Josh here, and we are going to cut to a couple commercials. We'll be back with the Anytime Fitness pregame show, just anthem and starting lineups. This is Yankton streaming on YouTube.
I knew I should have had those brakes checked at Graham Tire. It's all about safety. Tire mounting, balancing, wheel alignment, and shocks and struts and batteries, oil changes, and lube service. Graham Tire does these every day. And there's over an acre of tires. Graham Tire has them all, big and small. Tires for cars, trucks, campers, trailers, big rigs, and tracks. Honesty and integrity is a matter of pride since 1951. Graham Tire, Yankton.
Les Schwab Tires, located at 2809 Broadway in Yankton. It's the place to buy tires with all different tread types to fit your needs and rims ready to make your vehicle shine. Not only do they sell tires, they fix them too. Flats, brakes, alignments, and more. You can feel confident that your car will be taken care of. No waiting for your tires, they should have them in stock. If you're looking for tractor or semi-tires, those are available too. Les Schwab Tires, where the sign says it all.
MT and RC Smith Insurance has been a part of the Yankton community since 1949. Our agency would love to help you with your home, auto, business, life, and long-term care insurance needs.
We take pride in providing you with quality service when you have a claim or need to make changes to your coverage.
The MT and RC Smith Insurance Agency is flexible to meet with you in person or at the office at 204 West 4th Street. Give them a call for insurance changes, payments, claims, or service requests.
FloorTech Cleaning and Restoration in Yankton, Mitchell, and Norfolk and surrounding areas is the call you need to make when you need your carpets, ductwork, or a trauma cleanup. With 24-hour emergency services for fire and water, mold mitigation, and reconstruction services for residential and commercial properties. Locally owned and operated at 220 East 3rd Street in Yankton.
When your home or floor is wet, call FloorTech.
And we are back on Yankton streaming for the Yankton Bucks versus the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. We spoke to Coach Colton McClemens of Aberdeen Central and Chris Haynes of the Bucks. A lot of the themes going into this game is that both teams are very well matched up with each other. This should be an electric match where they both have a similarly paced offense and defense, and both teams are fighting for that 16 spot in the Sodex 16 for projections so far in the season. We're almost in time for the national anthem, and then after that we can get to some of the other games going on, some stats from both teams, starting lineups, and tip-off. Don't go anywhere on Yankton streaming. We'll be right back with Yankton Bucks basketball.
Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts on the corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. Your full-service flower and gift store. Beautiful fresh flower arrangements to artificial arrangements. Gifts, sympathy, foodie items to snarky gifts. Stop by and let the gals at Pied Piper give you the personal service you deserve. Brighten your day and head to Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, where you'll find something new every time you go. Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts Yankton, they deliver.
Craving something boss-level delicious? Come out to Boss Pizza and Chicken, where flavor meets delicious and delicious meets drooling. Your taste buds won't be the same when you taste the bold flavors of Boss Pizza and Chicken. From crispy chicken to juicy burgers to handcrafted specialty pizzas, Boss has it all. Serving lunch and dinner Monday through Sunday starting at 11 o'clock. That's why they're the boss. Boss Pizza and Chicken, just waiting to crush your cravings.
And we are back with Yankton Bucks basketball moments before the national anthem, and they will be taking on the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Here we have the national anthem. That was the national anthem, and we will start with starting lineups with the Yankton Bucks. Here is their lineup video.
Beck Reichen, number 2, guard. Owen Isnes, number 3, guard. Jackson Kudra, number 4, guard.
Tegan LaCroix, number 11, guard.
Austin Conway, number 52, center.
And we are back with the Anytime Fitness pregame show. That was the Yankton Bucks starting lineup, and now we'll talk about the starting lineup for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Brenner Waldrop, a 6'6 center, will be starting at number 4. Number 5, Luke Swanson, a junior guard at 6'2. Kalen Larson, number 12, a senior guard at 5'10. 23, Turner Bergen, a senior forward at 6'2. And Jack Bursch will line out the lineup with number 24 on his jersey. He's a senior center at 6'5". They will be playing a 6'6" and a 6'5" center tonight. So Aberdeen Central definitely has some size in the front court to match up against Yankton. It'll be a really tall task, but I'm sure that Yankton as a unit can defend them. Coming into this game, the Yankton Bucks are averaging the following numbers. Beck Reichen is averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Owen Eidsness is averaging 5.7 points, 3.7 rebounds, 2.7 assists. Jackson Kudera is averaging 6.7 points, 1.7 rebounds, and an assist per game. Tegan LaCroix is averaging 6.3 points, 1.3 rebounds, and almost an assist. And Austin Conway, the second leading scorer for the Bucks, is averaging 7.3 points, 4.7 rebounds, a team high, and averaging 2.3 assists, second on the team. This team has really been a well-balanced squad. And Ivan Hirschman off the bench, you have to look at it. He's averaging exactly 4 points a game. He had a pretty solid game last time they took the court. So we will definitely see how these two teams, they play very similarly. And we are about to have tip-off on Yankton streaming as Yankton is taking on Aberdeen Central. This should be an electric matchup, and it should be a great time here on Yankton streaming. Waldrop and Conway to tip. Yankton knocks it out of bounds. It'll be the it'll be Yankton's ball. Golden Eagles. Actually, no, I was correct. Aberdeen Central is inbounding the basketball. They'll have the first possession of the game. Kalen Larson to inbound. Gets the pass in. The Golden Eagles will take the races. Luke Swanson at the top of the key. Passes it to the high post. Kept, swung across. Turner Bergen gets it. Kicks it over to the far side. Great defense from Yankton. Number 5, Luke Swanson. A lot of contact, but it's rebounded. Put back. First points go to Aberdeen Central. That was number 4, Brenner Waldrop with the putback after a very high contact shot. Over 7 minutes to go, Yankton initiates their offense. Beck Reichen passes it down to Conway. Conway swings it over. Conway gets it back, kicks it down low. First bucket is good for Yankton. Owen Eidsness on the cut. Aberdeen Central initiating. Ball's almost lost, but it's retained. Kicked up high, pull-up jumper is good for Jack Bursch. Yankton only down 1 score very early in this basketball game. Conway sets an on-ball screen. Kicked over to the top. Swung to the corner. Conway gets it back down low. He posts up, sets it up, and Conway good. Back and forth so far. Every possession has ended in a score. We're 4-4, tied up in Yankton. Aberdeen Central, high ball screen from Jack Bursch. Pass is broken up, stolen by Tegan LaCroix. He takes it down and finishes at the races. Tegan LaCroix for 2 and the first Yankton lead of this ball game. Pass is broken up by Beck Reichen. What a play from Reichen. These teams are both going quick and trying to break up these passing lanes so far. Swanson has it. He's guarded tough by Reichen. Kicks it over to the wing. And it's broken up, stolen, finished at the other end. Owen Eidsness for a steal and score. Basketball pick 6. Aberdeen Central tries to run fast in transition. Swanson has it on the wing. Kicks it over to Waldrop, over to Larson. He's doubled. He passes it down low. It's out to the corner. Spot up three-pointer, no good. Beck Reichen initiates it for the Bucks. Fast in transition. He faces a wall over to Conway. He swings it. Pass to the corner. Open three-pointer. It's good! Jackson Kudera with a 3, and we will take a break here on Yankton Streaming after that electric run.
Hi, it's Linda at Linda's Angel Crossing in Yankton. Ladies, come into the store for all your new fall clothing needs. There's Tribal, there's Lulu Bee, Ethel, and Southern Lady. The nursery has everything you need for gift giving, baptism, copper pearl bibs, magnetic sleepers, swaddlers, toddlers, clothing, and boys and girls Under Armour to size 7. Don't forget toys and little golden books. Linda's Angel Crossing in Yankton.
And we are back on Yankton Streaming. The Bucks have taken an 11-4 lead on a 3 from Jackson Kudera. Very even attack here. Aberdeen Central's really showing their size, but Yankton has really quick pace. It looks like the Bucks will initiate a full court press. Ball's over to Luke Swanson of the Golden Eagles. He kicks it to half court. Press has been beat. We're in the half court now. Luke Swanson has it at the top of the key. Kicks it to the wing. Conway is called for a foul on the perimeter. First foul of this ball game so far. Aberdeen Central will inbound. It looks like Bryson Burgard's checked into the game. Ball's handed off. Luke Swanson for the Golden Eagles. Step back 3 is good. 11-7 now. Bucks are still up. Yankton getting their offense. Conway enters the high post. Beck Reichen will hand it off. Conway to the corner. Three-pointer just barely shy for Reichen. Luke Swanson of the Golden Eagles. He's walled up by Eidsness. Ball's over to Waldrop. Kicks it to the corner. Barely gets it out. It gets to the top of the key. Golden Eagles had to take the spot up three-pointer. It's no good. It rebounded by Eidsness. Follows it up. Spin move. 2-point bucket is good from Kudera. His first inside shot of the game. Yankton leads 13, Aberdeen 7. About 3.5 left on the clock. Aberdeen Central looks to answer. Luke Swanson's got it up high. Kicks it to the corner. Tanner Bergen. Over to Waldrop. Tries to spin it, kicks it out. He's walled by Conway. Ball's kicked down low, pass broken up. Great defense there from Tegan LaCroix. A little bit over 3 in this first period, and we have 13-7. The Bucks have played a very fast-paced attack, and Aberdeen Central can't really get too many open looks on the inside. Yankton's playing good help defense so far. We'll see a substitution for the Golden Eagles. Bursch will come back in the game. Ball's kicked over to Burgard. Bursch at the top of the key, posts up, swings it. Shot clock violation called on the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. All you need to do is outlast the offense. Yankton did it just there. Bucket was no good because they were able to waste that time on the clock. Abe O'Brien in the game. He gets the ball. Kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer. Good! Counting good for Jackson Kudera. Numero dos tres of the game. Luke Swanson's got it in his hands. Gets a ball screen. Kicks it over. Swung to the corner. Pass is stolen. Received by Eidsness. He kicks it up. 2-point shot off the glass. Kudera cannot miss right now. He's got 10 of those points. Luke Swanson's got it for Aberdeen Central. Aberdeen down 10. Ball enters the high post. Jack Bursch tries to do a dribble handoff. He's walled up. Kicks it to the corner. Three-pointers off. Rebounded by Abe O'Brien. Yankton has all the momentum. Eidsness kicks it back. We'll see Beck Reichen with the ball. He takes a screen. Swings it to the corner. That's Drotzman. Gets it down low. O'Brien swings it to the corner. Finds the open man. Aberdeen Central ball. Good ball movement there. Yankton just unsuccessful in their shot. They lead by 11 here early in this ball game. Very clean game, fast. Great pace so far. On-ball defense, Grady Walder now in. And the jumper is good for Jack Bursch. He's been looking for that mid-range all night. Drotzman swings it over. It finds Reichen in the corner. It's over to O'Brien. He's walled up. Ball's out of bounds off him. That's the thing about Jack Bursch. He's 6'5", and he can move pretty quick laterally, and there he forces a turnover. Austin Conway checks in for the Bucks. Looks like Quinn Raymond for the Eagles. Bucks run a press. Luke Swanson finds his way back to the half court. Jack Bursch has it in that high post. He's trying to take that shot on Conway. He pulls up for it and makes the two. Jack Bursch, really good ball skills, and he's the tallest player besides Waldrop on that Golden Eagles lineup. Yankton, 30 to go in this quarter. They'll try to end it on a score. Conway sets the screen. Ball finds the corner. Over to Drotzman. He kicks it back up, wide open. Three is rounded in. Kudera cannot miss today. That's his third triple of the game. The three triples for Yankton. 5 seconds left. Ball screen. Illegal screen. Offensive foul on Jack Bursch will send it Yankton's way. Aberdeen Central's first foul of the game. And we are back. 2.5 seconds left. Yankton's going to try to set up for a score to end the half. Or end the quarter, excuse me. Brenner Waldrop gets the ball, or Jackson Kudera into Reichen. Takes the full court. No good. We'll be back after this exciting first quarter. Yankton leads by 10. Don't go anywhere on Yankton Streaming.
Warmer days are coming, and sooner or later your air conditioning will need to kick in as well. But what if it doesn't? Well, don't wait. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling. With 43 years in the business, we're very knowledgeable on what we do and how we serve our customers. You can rest assured that when you call day or night, someone will always pick up the call. Join our elite club today and become a priority member. Skip the line, get discounts on services, and have no overtime fees. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling for expert service from factory-trained technicians.
Slumberland Furniture at 2401 Broadway in Yankton, home of Kirkland Furniture Groups, bedroom groups by Laguna, and dining sets by Tower and Catadel. They're also the only place to offer furniture by Flex Steel and the biggest selection of Lazy Boy in the area. The Mattress Gallery is full of the best brand name mattresses in the business, including the all-new Tempur-Pedic Active Breeze personalized climate-controlled mattress. Slumberland Furniture, dining, bedroom sets, and mattresses in Yankton.
We're back on Yankton Streaming. The Bucks over the Golden Eagles are taking a 10-point lead into quarter number 2. Jackson Kudera caught fire. 3 triples, 2 inside shots. And here he has the ball at the top of the key to start the quarter. Swings it over to LaCroix. Finds the corner to Walder. It's down low, turnaround shot. Kudera had to try it. Aberdeen Central takes it up the court. Luke Swanson. Plenty of pressure on the court. Quinn Raymond didn't start, but he's playing. 3-pointer, no good for Aberdeen Central. Rebounded. Great play from LaCroix to get the ball, but he clears that out, panics, and it's out of bounds. Aberdeen Central takes the basketball. Good coverage. Ball is finally inbounded. Luke Swanson has it at the top of the key. Gets it over to the wing. Contested 3, no good. Rebound, Eidsness. He outlet passes it. That's a very easy shot for the Stars so far. Kudera for 2. Swanson's got it at the top. Gets it to Waldrop. Kicks it to the corner. Contested 3. No good. Narrative so far of this game is that Aberdeen Central on offense has had some great ball movement. They've struggled when it comes to these three-pointers because they're not getting down low as much as they'd like. They're definitely getting that mid-range three-pointer opportunity, and Yankton will definitely take a hard 3 over an easy 2 any day. Inbound, makes its way to Waldrop, top of the key. Full shot clock almost. Burgard kicks it down low. Foul and 1. We'll count that one on Grady Walder, apparently. Is what it looks like. Shot is up and in for number 23, Turner Bergen for the Central Golden Eagles. Tegan LaCroix kicks it over. Wide open 3, almost good. Rebound, Aberdeen Central. Owen Eidsness follows all the way up the court. Golden Eagles looking to end a drought. Those free throws really helped. Kalen Larson, pull-up 3, just barely off, rebounded by Yankton. Great transition play. They take the 3-on-1 fast break all the way home. Grady Walder, his first bucket of the game. Aberdeen Central passing it around, trying to get through the defense. Yankton has the perimeter covered. Turner Bergen swings it over to Burgard. He kicks it down low. Great pass, but even better defense from Jackson Kudera. LaCroix kicks it down low. Conway, post up. Just barely off. Really tough to post up when you've got Brenner Waldrop for the Golden Eagles standing at 6'6" in the lane. Burgard swings it over. Turner Bergen. Fakes the dribble handoff, kicks it down low. Contact. They'll say ball was lost after he stepped on the out-of-bounds line with the ball in his hands. Yankton, 11-point lead, 25-14, over 5 to go. Ball's in for the Bucks. Abe O'Brien has it, top of the key, over to Conway. He swings it. Quick inside shot through the contact to the ground. Owen Eidsness with a circus shot. Aberdeen Central. Luke Swanson has it, swings it over. Bryson Burgard. Post up from wall drop. And he gets it back but misses the shot. Yankton takes it in transition. Thought about a three, runs it in. Kicked up top. Down low to Conway. He tries to cut it around, but it's stolen by Luke Swanson. He's walled up in transition. He's trying to work on O'Brien. Offensive foul. He threw himself right in, and LaCroix draws the contact. Bucks will inbound here, up 13, over 4 to go. Miles Drotzman inbounds the ball. Aberdeen, a soft press. Drotzman gets it back up, pressure by Swanson. Kicks it over to Reichen. Reichen over to LaCroix. Back to Reichen. Gets a screen from Conway. He'll cut inside. Pressure. Swings it over, down low shot. O'Brien barely doesn't get it to go. Aberdeen Central corrals it. Inside defense, definitely Aberdeen Central's best aspect. We will see a quick foul on Drotzman. Both players kind of fell to the ground there. That's Drotzman's first foul, only the third of the game for the Bucks. Aberdeen Central inbound on their own baseline. Ball's kicked up. It's corralled by Carter Board. Down low, swings it to the corner. Open three-pointer. Shot is off, rebounded. And it's intercepted by Miles Drotzman. Ball's over to LaCroix, but he's fouled, trying to stop transition play. We'll see Drotzman inbound it. Actually, no, we'll see LaCroix inbound it. Got a sideline out of bounds play. Scrambles to the corner. Looks like Luke Swanson's called for a foul right there on the sideline. And we'll do this one more time. Ball's in to Kudera. He cuts it down low to a cut and a good shot. What a cut from Reichen. Even better find from Kudera. We'll see a timeout, and we'll take one here. Don't go anywhere on Yankton Streaming.
Doctors Lane, Reed, and Cole Swatsky make up the SWAT Chiropractic team. Check out their new location at 2000 Summit Street, Yankton, South Dakota. At SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, they'll treat your neck and back pain, headaches and migraines, plantar fasciitis, sciatica, sports injuries, elbow, knee, rotator cuff, nerve injuries, and more. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy. Let them get you ready for wherever life leads you.
We are back for this Yankton Bucks versus Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles action. This is our Lindsay Echo Water Systems of Yankton water break. Locally owned for 4 generations, call them for water softening and purification, salt, reverse osmosis needs, and bottled water. That's Lindsay's Echo Water Systems of Yankton. Now, the Bucks here, they're started off 29-14. They've really executed in transition. They're taking advantage of those 3-on-2 fast breaks, those 2-on-1s. They've also managed to steal the ball quite a few times and turn those turnovers into easy buckets. The struggle here for Aberdeen Central is they've not been making their three-pointer shots, so they really need to change up their method of attack. And Yankton needs to keep capitalizing on these easy turnovers. They press. Aberdeen Central breaks it, gets it down low, and great defense of Kudera. Ball is swiped by Eisenis. Ryken's got it. Spin move, kicks it to the corner. Spot up three-pointer. Just off for Kudera. Rebounded by Bursch. And a quick travel called on Gavin Hawk. Those fast breaks are tough to manage and watch your feet for sure. Ball's inbounded. Looks like Ryken has it. Over to Kudera. Gets it to Eisenis. Swings it over. Catch and shoot. Three-pointers. Good. What a play from Grady Walder. Now, that was a great spot-up three-pointer and a designed catch and shoot there from the Bucks. They lead 32-14, over 2 to go in the second. Walled up defense, back court. And that is a good shot from Gavin Hauk. Makes up for the turnover just a little bit. Quick run up by Ryken. Slows it down. Gets it to Eisenis. He drives in. Pump fake back to the corner. Ball swung to Kudera, and he is found cutting for a good shot. He's got a very quick high total for the season. Jack Bursch swings it, and it's good for the Golden Eagles. They needed that badly. Swung to the corner. Yankton's got it far side, Kudera. He fakes the pass, swings it back up. Three-pointer. Is Yankton on fire? Just barely off, rebounded by the Golden Eagles. And the ball stolen by Kudera. They will call a foul on Gavin Hauk, who was trying to make a play on that basketball. Kudera just had the right positioning up high. Yankton has done a great job jumping passing lanes and really pushing transition this game. Tegan LaCroix's got it up top. Eisenis has it, kicks it to the corner. Ball goes intended for Conway, stolen by the Central Golden Eagles, and they'll run it in transition. Two-pointer no good. Put back, rebounded by Eisenis. Ball's broken up, stolen. They'll run it down the court. Contact. Blocking foul. Number 13, Grady Walder, his second of the game. Great to get those hands up. Try to play that defense, see if you can draw that charge, but just barely short of it. We'll see Aberdeen Central shoot two free throws. First free throw, no good. We've got him at 18. Aberdeen Central stays at 18. 30 seconds left to go in the half. Timeout from Yankton will take one as well. Coach Chris Haynes trying to get that score. We'll take a Lindsay Echo Water Systems water break.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we treat our patients like family. We have an experienced and caring dental team. We take the time to make sure you understand your oral health and answer any questions you have about your dental treatments. We take pride in educating our patients. Whether you need fillings, crowns or bridges, dental implants, just a teeth cleaning, or even Botox, come visit us at 1818 Broadway Avenue. And remember, we take care of the entire family.
We are back on Yankton streaming on YouTube. The Bucks lead the Golden Eagles 34-18. Jackson Kudero's got a strong start, and Owens Eisenus with a few shots. Great team defense has been the highlight of this half so far. We'll see Kudera inbound it. Ball's in Beck Reichen's hands, and we'll see what he can cook before the end of this half. He's pressured. Stalls out the clock. Trotsman back to him. Tegan LaCroix kicks it down. Kudera, spin move. Ended this half with a bucket. What a shot from Kudera. And that is an amazing half here on Yankton Streaming. And we will return with the Vache Yankton Halftime Show. Don't go anywhere on Yankton Streaming.
My name is Len Peterson, and at Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, there really is a difference. I think a big difference that Elkhorn Valley Bank offers customers is a quick turnaround in loan decision. We try to make a quick and accurate decision for our customers so they can get quick answers and run their businesses as smoothly as they can. A community banker builds a relationship, plain and simple. Elkhorn Valley Bank, great for you, great for your community.
There's a whole new world out there. It's called the off-road, and it's waiting to be explored in a Polaris. So gear up to make every moment count with the Polaris off-road vehicle. The new Polaris models are now available at Stockman's Motorsports in Yankton. No matter the weather, get ready to tackle all the trails. With machines like these, your world just gets bigger. Stop in at Stockman's Motorsports today to learn more about the epic new Polaris off-road lineup.
Imagine working for a successful global business with customers in 140 countries. That's Vache Intertechnology, a Fortune 1000 maker of electronic componentry. Now imagine a company of that size with that kind of stability and a caring family-like environment. Learn more about what you can do at Vache by visiting vachecareers.com. Vache is an equal opportunity employer. Vache, the DNA of tech.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermilion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
I should have had those brakes checked at Graham Tire. It's all about safety. Tire mounting, balancing, wheel alignment, and shocks and struts and batteries, oil changes, and lube service. Graham Tire does these every day. And there's over an acre of tires. Graham Tire has them all, big and small. Tires for cars, trucks, campers, trailers, big rigs, and tracks. Honesty and integrity is a matter of pride since 1951. Graham Tire, Yankton.
Now time for the Vache Yankton Halftime Show. Vache, define the world's future. Vache electronic components bring to life the world's most important products. Products that touch lives everywhere, every day. Vache, building the DNA of tech. Now, back to courtside for all the game trends, stats, and more. And we are back with the Vache Yankton Halftime Show. The Bucks had an electric first half with 36, and they allowed to 18 points from the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. So 18-point lead. You've got to feel pretty confident, but that can definitely be erased. They definitely will not be able to take their foot off the gas. Highlight of this first half, Jackson Kudera with 15. 4 2-point shots, 3 3-pointers. He was all over this game, running it in transition and really playing the passing lanes. Then we also have Owen Eisenes with 6 points, Beck Ryken with 2, Tegan LaCroix with 2, Grady Walder with 5, and Austin Conway with a bucket as well. Great team attack from the Yankton Bucks. The one thing they need to do is continue playing the passing lane because they are outsized for sure. Brenner Waldrop of the Golden Eagles standing at 6'6", Jack Bursch at 6'5". So they have a very tall team and they can really get inside. The thing that Yankton's really done is they've created that wall inside. They've really played the baseline and stopped those easy cuts. Aberdeen Central is looking for those post-ups. They're looking for those mid-range jump shots. We saw Jack Bursch hit a couple pull-ups. The key here is to force outside jump shots and try to contest those as well as you can. And we've seen a plethora of Golden Eagles taking three-point shots, swinging the ball around the perimeter, and they haven't been going in at the same clip that Yankton's gotten their three-point shot to go in today. So kind of forcing perimeter shots and really pushing that help defense when they are forced to take it is a great way for the Bucks to make it a little bit harder for Aberdeen Central to close the gap here. Yankton just playing great defense. They've had multiple fast breaks where they've got 3-on-2, 2-on-1, and they're really taking advantage of the numbers game here. So that is what we'll need to see in the second half. Coach Chris Haynes also used his timeout very, very successfully there to end off the half, and Yankton is really controlling the basketball. So they've got to be clean with the ball, keep trying to play the passing lane, and really prevent those inside shots because we know that Aberdeen Central can hit those. This is the Vichay Yankton halftime show, and we'll be right back before the second half begins.
Midwest Insurance Agency values family. Our agency has been family-run for over 60 years. We pride ourselves on excellent, knowledgeable customer service. This day and age, everyone is so eager to have an immediate response with a quote. But at Midwest Insurance, we take our time and evaluate your assets and make sure you are properly insured. We take those what-ifs very seriously. As we continue on our family business with hopes of our children, Brooke or Jet, taking over in the future, we will continue to be there for you always. Come be a part of our family. Midwest Insurance Agency, 3016 Piper Street, Yankton.
Welcome to JR's Oasis, your one-stop food and gas shop. Proud to serve Phillips 66 regular, premium, and diesel fuel. After fueling, go inside for slushies and shakes, ice cream cones, and now offering a full line of healthy, chilled items and snacks. JR's hot menu is great for breakfast, lunch, and supper, featuring the famous Hammer Breakfast Sandwich and fresh hand patty burgers. Try the new Cafe Tango frozen coffees for that extra boost of deliciousness. JR's Oasis, East Highway 50, Yankton.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want.
They put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
As we continually strive to improve the quality of service we provide the Yankton community, the Garden of Memories Cemetery and Winston Ray Funeral Home are pleased to announce the completion of a brand new columbarium. This columbarium is constructed of granite, designed to withstand the test of time. It is for those families choosing cremation and features above-ground outdoor niches, which includes a bronze plaque to memorialize your loved one, as well as indoor glass front niches where families can create a unique memorial with pictures or other family heirlooms. For more information, please give us a call at the Winston Ray Funeral Home in Yankton.
We are back with the Vichay Yankton halftime show just minutes before the second half of Yankton Bucks versus Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles basketball. Vichay Yankton, define the world's future. Vichay electronic components bring to life the world's most important products. Products that touch lives everywhere, every day. Vichay, building the DNA of tech. Players we got to watch out for Aberdeen Central. Definitely Brenner Waldrop. He can definitely handle the rock. He's got a pretty decent jump shot. Jack Bursch especially had some great offensive play there. And then their guards, Luke Swanson, Kalen Larson, Tanner Bergen, kind of passing it around. One thing that Yankton has to be prepared for is that Jackson Kudera, he's getting good shots. Aberdeen Central is playing good defense on him. But he's got to be wary, because I would not be surprised if Aberdeen Central is quick to double Kudera when he gets the basketball and force an extra pass. They definitely play heavy. They go straight for the basketball, and they make tough plays. So we'll have to see how the Bucks and the Golden Eagles play the second half after 10 minutes of strategizing. We are less than a minute away, and the Vichay Yankton halftime show will be over, and we'll be taking over the second half of this game on Yankton streaming. The Bucks here really trying to make that play for the Sodak 16. If they can win this game, they should feel confident that they need to sneak out just a couple more to really try to solidify that last playoff spot. And once you are in the dance, anything can happen. Look at March Madness. Look at any kind of tournament-style bracket. We just saw Ole Miss upset. We just saw Miami upset. The best thing about sports is that a one-game elimination playoffs provides for some magic. And here we go, half number 2. And with the halftime beyond the game, Kalen's Indoor Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning brought us there. When you want comfort, you want Kalen's. Also on Yankton streaming, I do have to add that if you want to pull up the double screen, please pull up the Yankton Gazelles, as they are also playing Aberdeen Central. Zach Spear on the call up there. We got 2 exciting Yankton games on the Saturday afternoon. Ball is in. Luke Swanson's got it for Aberdeen Central. We'll start our half. 18-point deficit. They need to act now. Ball's almost stolen, but it's a successful shot from Brenner Waldrop. Yankton's got it in transition. 36-20 now on the Fox Stop Yankton scoreboard. Riken gets it over. Gets it back down low. Conway sets an off-ball screen. Three-pointer kind of faked. Ball's broken up. And it's stolen by Luke Swanson. Aberdeen Central applying a lot of defensive pressure. They know they need to if they want to survive here. Jack Bursch has it top of the key. Dribble handoff. He sets an on-ball screen right after. Double team from Yankton. Ball's deflected. Good defense there from Eidsness. Shot in and out. Yankton takes it off to the races. Beck Riken's got it in transition. He's walled up by Bursch. Conway sets the screen. Eidsness has it top of the key. Gets it over to the corner. Shot down low for Kudera. Swings it fade away. Jumper no good. Aberdeen Central in transition. Luke Swanson's got it for the Eagles. Golden Eagles. Luke Swanson. Brenner Waldrop up there. Shot no good. Tip back by Jack Bursch. Lengthy wingspan out there. Really tough to box him out. Beck Riken's got it. Top of the key. Yankton looking for their first points of the half. We'll see a cutting Eidsness. Floater no good. Saved by Conway, but it's into the hands of Swanson. Aberdeen Central picked off. Tegan LaCroix. He's been dynamite in the passing lane. Spot up three-pointer. LaCroix with the steal into three-pointer. What a shot from Tegan. That's a flashy way right there to start the half. Aberdeen Central walled up. Traveling violation. LaCroix forces another turnover right after his previous one. Yankton forcing some turnovers. staying with their attack. Beck Reichen's got it. Over to Conway. Conway swings it to Kudera. Kudera, top of the key. Over to Reichen. Spot up three. Swish. Quick timeout. We'll take one on Yankton Streaming. Don't go anywhere.
If you're into hunting, fishing, towing, or just want to blaze the trail, All Seasons has ATVs, UTVs, dirt bikes, and scooters from quality brands like Honda, Yamaha, and CF Moto. Needing watercraft? All Seasons has a large selection of quality boats and wave runners, and we take pride in service after the sale. We have friendly certified technicians that will winterize, summarize, diagnose, and repair your power sports equipment. In business for over 20 years for good reasons. We're All Seasons, Power Sports and Marine in Yankton.
And we are back on Yankton Streaming. What an electric game so far, 42-22. Yankton's not letting go of their lead quite yet. We've got a little bit over 5 to go in this third quarter, so we can still see anything happen. But we just saw some fantastic play from Tegan LaCroix. He stole the ball, spotted up, made the three-pointer. Went right back in transition, forced a traveling violation on Aberdeen Central. They've got to keep an eye out for him. He's had really quick feet, really quick hands, and he's wreaking havoc out there. He's getting under their skin, and he's turning over the ball. 5:14 to go. Aberdeen Central going to inbound here. They've got the full court to go. Luke Swanson gets it stolen. Again, shot is good for Eidsness. Add Reichen to the steal party. Jack Bursch swings it over. Post up, kicks it to the corner. On ball defense from LaCroix. Conway trying to force a jump ball. Unsuccessful foul on Conway. His second of the game. Good instinct there to go for the jump ball, but just got to make sure you only get ball on those reaches. Inbound is stolen again. Eidsness in the transition. Reichen. Shot's no good, but we'll call a foul. The Bucks are playing every single loose ball. Eidsness there, kicks it off in transition, and Reichen rewarded with 2 shots here. First is good for Reichen. (45-22), less than 5 to go in the third quarter. Reichen makes the second one. The Bucks' lead is extended. Swanson has it for Aberdeen Central. He's pressured by Beck Reichen. Carter board, pass broken up. Aberdeen Central recovers in the backcourt. It's clean. We've got Bursch up top. Pass broken up, stolen again by Eidsness. He cannot get his hands off the ball, but the transition is not very smooth, and we have a fast break turnover. We'll see it right back to Aberdeen Central. I can't understate how much Owens Eidsness has been hustling this game to get those basketballs in the middle of the passing lane. Carter Board initiates it for Aberdeen Central. Kicks it over to Bursch. He's got it at the high post. Sets that screen. Pull-up three-pointer. No good. Pass, steal, broken up. Kudera, transition good. He's got 8 points inside of the arc this game. Timeout quick, and we'll take one as well here on Yankton Streaming. Don't go anywhere.
Do you like to read? I love to read. So does Raven Books, your unique bookstore in Yankton, where you'll find thousands of books from brand new to gently used oldies but goodies, all at unbeatable prices. Trade in your old favorites for credit and be able to explore something new. Whether you're a casual reader or a bookworm, Raven Books is your next chapter, located at 804 Bill Baggs Road. Raven Books, where every book finds a home.
And we are back during our Lindsay Echo Water Systems of Yankton water break. The Bucks up 48-22. Owens Idnes, 2 third-quarter steals, forcing a fast break in transition. Second one got a little bit pass-happy, and the ball went out of bounds, but you definitely have to appreciate the effort and the execution here. The Bucks are not letting their foot up the gas. They are playing at full speed ahead, even though they are up by 26 right now. We'll see how the Golden Eagles can try to end this third quarter, but we're halfway through, and it's really hard for them to establish a rhythm right now. Carter Board's got it, inbounding the ball to Swanson. He's got Reichen right in his face. Top of the key, Swanson. Dribble handoff, a little bit loose. Jack Bursch, that's the ball screen. Ball's in the corner, walled off. Other corner. Three-pointer good. What a great pass there. Carter Board puts 3 on the board. Yankton's initiating. Beck Reichen's got it up top. Got a little bit of a zone defense here. Cross-court three-pointer. Spot-up swish for Miles Drotzman. Ball's going the other way. Swanson tries to press it. We'll say a foul on the ground on Beck Reichen. That's his second of the game. All right, his first. Team second, excuse me. We'll see Luke Swanson inbound the ball here for Aberdeen Central. Ball's up. Top of the key, wall drop, kicks it over. He sets a ball screen. It's not used. Liam Reif had it. It's back in Swanson's hands. He'll get doubled, aiming for a jump ball, but it's a foul. We'll call that one on Owens Idnes, his first foul of the game. Physical defense here. Yankton doesn't want to give up anything. Ball's barely inbounded. Reif's got it. He'll cut low. He's walled off, though. Great defense here from Grady Walder. Over to wall drop. He'll set a ball screen. Spot up, three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by O'Brien. We'll see Tegan LaCroix have it. Kicks it over. It's down low. We'll see a post-up. Great pass. Shots blocked. Recovered. We'll see who the foul's on. Calling that foul on Aberdeen Central. Ethan Reif. Looks like Liam Reif has got that foul. Owens Idnes kicks it off real quick to LaCroix. Up top, O'Brien. Three-pointer, just barely no good. Out of bounds off Yankton, Aberdeen Central ball. 26-point game, but these teams are both still scrapping for the basketball. They know that point differential, record, getting in rhythm, execution, these are all very important no matter the game. Luke Swanson kicks it over, high post. Wall drop, finds a cutter, and it's a good shot. Aberdeen Central. You got Liam Reif there on the cut. He was found perfectly. Draws the contact. It'll be an offensive foul called against the Bucks. Miles Drotzman, a little bit too much steam ahead. It's his second of the game. Carter Board inbounds it to Luke Swanson. Swanson taking it up the court. He's got Reichen on him. Brenner wall drop over to the corner. Three-pointer, barely no good. Last touch by Aberdeen Central, barely going out of bounds. Tegan LaCroix will inbound for Yankton. Brenner wall drops kind of gotten that high post passing down. We'll see if the Bucks can capitalize on this turnover. Reichen, he's pressed. Swings it over to LaCroix on the corner, cutting Reichen to the corner again. Wide open three-pointer, just barely off the mark for Grady Walder. Luke Swanson taking it up for Aberdeen Central. He draws contact, no foul on either side. 32 spots it up. Good shot for Liam Reif. Tegan LaCroix's got it for Yankton. Slows it down. Analyzes. Right off the leg of Luke Swanson. Yankton will inbound on their own basket. Ball's up to O'Brien. Dribble handoff. Shot up. No good. Smacked out of bounds. They'll say it's off wall drop. Might have also gotten a slight piece of Miles Drotzman. I would not be able to tell a contact there unless I was standing right where the ref is. So we're definitely going to go with his call. Yankton inbounds again. We'll see how this goes, numero dos. Dribble handoff. Beck Reichen's got it. He's pressured. The Yankton Bucks, they'll dribble out the clock again. We've seen this almost every quarter for them. Spot up three-pointer. What a design play. Beck Reichen from three for the second time today. We'll end the half on Yankton streaming. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Weather around here gets pretty crazy. Are you sure the weather hasn't caused damage to your roof? Let Justice at H&H Roofing in Yankton take any roof damage worries away. He'll come and inspect your roof. Even if you've had an inspection, get a second opinion or re-inspection for your peace of mind. H&H Roofing has built their reputation on working to satisfy homeowners for years. Family owned and operated. H&H Roofing is bonded and insured. Contact Justice today.
Dive into the delicious all-you-can-eat Asian buffet, featuring mouth-watering Asian cuisine like broccoli beef, General Chicken, sesame chicken, so much more. Or choose from a fresh selection of meats, noodles, rice, vegetables, Asian-inspired sauces, and watch them sizzle on the Mongolian grill. Plus tantalizing desserts, including ice cream. Get your fill at King Buffet and Mongolian Grill, North Broadway, Yankton.
And we are back on Yankton streaming. Fourth quarter underway. Bucks lead 54-29 over the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Beck Reichen gets the basketball. He's hit 2 threes in this game. He swings it in. Ball's over, finds Reichen again. Conway's down low on the post. Kudera down to Conway. He swings it over. Pull-up shot from LaCroix. Nothing but net for LaCroix. Smoother than a can of LaCroix, if you ask me. We've got Luke Swanson. He passes it over to the wing. Turner Bergen. Carter Board had it. Finds itself in the corner for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Bryson Burgard. Ooh, ball is just barely corralled. It's off the foot of a Yankton Buck. It finds its way up. Quick shot, and it's good for Grady Walder. He has been nothing but hustle in the fast break this game. Carter Board. Swings it over. Aberdeen Central down 58-29. Post up. Three-pointer, spot up, blocked. What a block there from Beck Reichen. And we will see an offensive foul on Aberdeen Central. They wanted a jump shot foul on the Beck Reichen block, but he'll keep that shot. Yankton to inbound. We're less than 7 to go in the game. Tegan LaCroix's got it. Yankton breaks the press pretty easily. Ball down to Conway. He waits, he's patient, and he scores. Good things come to those who wait, and Austin Conway knows all about that down in the low post. Ball's up to Swanson. Or wall drop. Kicks it down low. It's stolen again by the Bucks. Conway's got it. He swings it over. O'Brien fakes the three. Takes it in for the two. Add Abe O'Brien to the bucket party. It is 62-29. Yankton leads. Brenner wall drop. High post again. We'll see what Aberdeen Central can create on this possession. Spot up three for number 23. No good. Rebounded by Yankton. They'll run the break, led by Owen Eidsness. Down to Conway. He'll post up. Swing it. He's got the rhythm. Just off the glass, off the basket. Transition for Kalen Larson of the Golden Eagles. He gets a ball screen. Swings it over. They'll find a man in the corner. No good from Carter Board. Substitutions are being made. Great effort there. We'll see Conway, Grady Walder take a break. And we have entered a running clock in this game. We'll see it lower unless there is a timeout or a free throw. Ball's in for Central. Up to the top, over to the wing. Pump fake. Wall drop's got it. High post. He's walled up. Kicks it for a three-pointer. Good luck. And a score. 3 points to Aberdeen Central. Count those down for number 12, Kalen Larson. Traveling violation. A little bit of contact on us, Ivan Hirschman, but call it a travel violation before that contact is forced. Aberdeen Central gets it back real quick. 30-point ball game. This is about execution and reps. And a steal is forced. It's taken up. What a play. Rebounded. Out of bounds. Yeah, Miles Drossman there forces a steal. Almost gets and he recovers the basketball. His hustle is something to be admired these past couple games. Ivan Hirschman's got it, inbounding it. Quick post up. Good, almost great shot from Abe O'Brien just off the front of the rim. A lot of pressure down there. He had two defenders just walling him up at the basket. 3.5 minutes left to go. We'll see Yankton win their first game of this season due to great efforts to slow down these Golden Eagles. Post up, down low, double team, hands up, and rebounded by Ivan Hirschman. Abe O'Brien's got it on the wing. He'll take it down low, tries to reverse it. Shot off of Kalen Larson. That'll be that he'll be turning it over there, trying to save it from going out of bounds. We'll see Talon Arms check in for the Yankton Bucks. Miles Drossman takes a rest after he fought really hard this game. Yankton leads 30, less than 3 to go now. Ball in the corner, three-pointer. No good. Gavin Hauk. He's got it for the Central Eagles. Over to Larson. Aberdeen Central trying to find a perimeter shot, it looks like. Three-pointer. Sprung from the corner, and Hauk finds the net. Add 3 to the Golden Eagles total. Yankton's pass broken up, recovered by Hirschman. Swung up top, three-pointer, wide open. Call it good for Easton Skelhaus. Got to feel great when you get threes like that in this game. Yankton will take it off of a miss from Aberdeen Central. Skelhaus has got it again. Passes it over, swung to the corner. We'll see Hirschman spot up for three. No good, rebounded. We'll bring in substitutions before the transition. Yankton leads 65-35. Over a minute to go in this game. What a well-fought effort from the Bucks. Aberdeen Central just couldn't get that jump shot going. Cut inside, no good, rebounded by Yankton. Ivan Hirschman will run the offense for this unit. Wide open three, top of the key. Abe O'Brien, three's good for me. Aberdeen Central, top of the key. A little bit of post work from Jack Bursch. We'll get it to the corner for Aberdeen Central. He's walled up by Skelhaus. Gary Wade had it. He swung it to the corner. Liam Reif, he's trying to get a shot off. Aberdeen Central almost having a shot clock violation. Spot up mid-range, no good, rebounded. 18 seconds to go. Yankton will win this game. They'll move on to 1-3 on the season. Their hopes at Sodak 16 will be alive after today. And Yankton successfully dribbled the clock out. We will be back for the First Dakota National Bank Yankton post-game show. We'll probably get an interview with head coach Chris Haynes. Don't go anywhere on Yankton streaming on YouTube.
Do you realize what your Yankton Hy-Vee has to offer? Aisles online, delivery, catering, fresh floral and bakery departments, pharmacy with drive-up and online prescription refills, Hy-Vee Health Market, dietitian service, fresh seafood department, U.S. Postal Substation, take and bake for breakfast and family meal deals. Yes, all that and more is at your Yankton Hy-Vee, located on the corner of 21st Street and Broadway Avenue in Yankton.
Larson Carpet has all your flooring needs. Step into their showroom to see a wide selection of all types of flooring. They have soft and luxurious carpet that's sure to bring comfort to your home. Stylized tile to make any room pop. Different color options of hardwood to make matching easy. And convenient vinyl plank for when spills happen. Of course, with the best customer service in the area. Their knowledgeable staff will make sure to answer any questions you might have. Larson Carpet, 212 Walnut.
Looking to buy a home or maybe sell? Trust the name that puts you first. America's Best Realty. From your first showing to the final signature, their expert agents guide you every step of the way. Fast closings, top market value, and real service you can count on. Your dream home, they will find it. Selling fast, they will make it happen. Call America's Best Realty at 605-260-1600. America's Best Realty, because you deserve the best.
Looking for a photo that actually looks like you, but better? At Meridian Photo, we specialize in capturing personality, not just poses. Whether it's headshots, high school seniors, family sessions, or team and individual sports photos, we'll make you look like a legend. We've just landed in the Meridian District of Yankton. Book your session today at meridian-photo.com or give us a call at 605-655-4598. Meridian Photo. Be you. You deserve it.
Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team specializing in all things heating and cooling. as well as Heat and Glow gas, wood, and electric fireplaces, humidifiers and dehumidifiers, and all styles of ductless mini-split systems. Whether you are building or remodeling, our team of innovative experts will get you the correct equipment and indoor air quality accessories you need for your home or business. Remember, Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team for all things heating and cooling for the past 77 years. Go Bucks and Gazelles.
Your local KFC Taco Bell at 2504 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton offers 2 menus combined into one. Something for everyone at KFC Taco Bell. When your family's hungry and can't decide between crispy chicken and mashed potatoes or tacos, burritos, and protein bowls, well, you don't have to choose. Get the best of both worlds in one stop. Cool down with the legendary Baja Blast Freeze or heat things up with a variety of hot sauces. KFC Taco Bell Yankton. Why pick one when you can have both?
Hi, I'm Franny Kiefer with the Yankton School District Alumni Association. We strive to create a community of alumni and friends who support extracurricular and educational opportunities in the Yankton School District. Through scholarships, grants, innovative education opportunities, and staff appreciation. With us, you will keep connected to a community of Yankton School District alumni and friends all over. You can help continue to pay it forward and help future graduates. Register today at the Yankton School District Alumni Association website.
And we are back with the First Dakota National Bank post-game show.
We are back in Yankton, South Dakota, as the Bucks felled the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles 68-35 in an exciting Saturday afternoon contest. So, big takeaway from here today, it was the Jackson Kudera breakout game. This is why I'd have to give Jackson Kudera the hot hand of the game from Kaiser Heating and Cooling, Yankton's original and most trusted heating and cooling professionals for over 76 years. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, 808 West 23rd Street, Yankton. Kudera, 19 points. He hit 3 triples and was a weapon in the fast break. And we also had some great other standout performances if we want to go down the Bucks roster today. Beck Reichen, 10 points. Owen Eidsness, 8 points. Eason Skell-Haas, 3 points. Tegan LaCroix, 7. Miles Drossman, 3. Grady Walder, 7. Austin Conway with 4 points. The trend from the first half really was pressing transition. It really was stealing the basketball, hitting open threes, executing on advantaged fast breaks, 3-on-1s, 2-on-1s, 4-on-2s. Passing was very selfless like it always is with the Yankton Bucks. Head coach Chris Haynes coached a fantastic game today. The Bucks, they're alive for the Sodak 16 now. I mean, you win a few games, and you can definitely squeak in after being 19 so far, Aberdeen 17. So you got to think that Yankton's at least 17 or 16 after this dominating performance today. They almost dropped 70 points. Aberdeen Central really did make this kind of a tough contest. They really played walled-up defense. They kind of forced a couple turnovers in that second half, tried to claw back, but it was a couple shots too late for the Golden Eagles. They just were not able to really press past what was a fantastic game for the Yankton Bucks. I mean, we had multiple steals from Owen Eidsness. We had multiple from Beck Reichen. Kudera got a couple in there. Tegan LaCroix, he was all over the passing lane, and he was the first guy to get back and try to make that shot, make that pass in transition. So Yankton Bucks playing great. I mean, they started against some very tough opponents, so it's nice to see them be matched up against a team of about their caliber and excel when it is needed. We'll be back, hopefully, with an interview with Chris Haynes, and we can kind of look at Yankton's upcoming schedule. Don't go anywhere on Yankton Streaming. I'm Parker Roy, joined by Josh on the camera and the stream on Yankton Streaming.
Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts on the corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. Your full-service flower and gift store. beautiful fresh flower arrangements to artificial arrangements, gifts, sympathy, foodie items to snarky gifts. Stop by and let the gals at Pied Piper give you the personal service you deserve. Brighten your day and head to Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, where you'll find something new every time you go. Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts Yankton, they deliver.
Hi, I'm Franny Kiefer with the Yankton School District Alumni Association. We strive to create a community of alumni and friends who support extracurricular and educational opportunities in the Yankton School District. Through scholarships, grants, innovative education opportunities, and staff appreciation. With us, you will keep connected to a community of Yankton School District alumni and friends all over. You can help continue to pay it forward and help future graduates. Register today at the Yankton School District Alumni Association website.
Yankton Rexall in the Meridian District, Yankton, for all your gifts and decor needs. It's the only place in town to find both Hallmark ornaments and cards for any occasion. They also have Willow Tree and Precious Moments collectibles, the perfect anniversary and wedding gifts, nativity scenes, Watkins products, and single Abdallah chocolates. The Yankton Rexall Pharmacy for all your prescription needs. Yankton Rexall at the corner of 3rd and Douglas, downtown Yankton.
Hi, it's Linda at Linda's Angel Crossing in Yankton. Ladies, come into the store for all your new fall clothing needs. There's Tribal, there's Lulu Bee, Ethel, and Southern Lady. The nursery has everything you need for gift giving, baptism, copper pearl bibs, magnetic sleepers, swaddlers, toddlers, clothing, and boys and girls Under Armour to size 7. Don't forget toys and little golden books. Linda's Angel Crossing in Yankton.
And we are back with the First Dakota National Bank Yankton post-game show. First Dakota has proudly supported the dreams and banking needs of their customers for over 150 years. They offer personal, business, and ag banking solutions for every stage of your journey, with 2 locations, downtown and North Broadway, Yankton. Let's take a look at what Yankton has going on the rest of the stretch here. They had 3 losses to Harrisburg, Sioux Falls, Washington, and Sioux Falls, Lincoln. Key parts of this, though, is that Sioux Falls, Lincoln, Yankton was leading after the first quarter. Sioux Falls, Washington, they only lost by 12. Harrisburg, Yankton only lost by 8. They have shown that they can kind of swing with these bigger teams. This standout win against Aberdeen Central will help a lot if they want to make that push into the postseason. Big thing here, they are going to play Vermilion this next week in 3 days. And that should be a pretty special game because everybody in a 30-mile radius is probably going to be at these Vermilion Yankton games. Fun fact here is that our radio station, 106.3 Classic Hits, KVHT, as well as our KVTK 101.5 FM station, will be broadcasting it. We'll see Michael Schumacher call it on the Vermilion side. Zach Spear will be calling it on the Yankton Bucks side. I would highly recommend doing a double screen. I'll also be calling some Gable Vollen games as well that day, so triple screen will be needed if you want to pay attention to everything we've got going on. But also, we need to look at what Yankton's got for the rest of this season. They play Mitchell on the 9th in the Corn Pals. They play Huron on the 13th. Watertown on the 16th. Sioux Falls Jefferson on the 20th. Sioux Falls Roosevelt on the 23rd. O'Gorman the 27th. Brandon Valley on the 30th. These are some winnable games here. You got to think about the Mitchells, the Vermilions, the Hurons of Watertowns. These are ones that if Yankton can capitalize, they can really kind of push themselves forward and try to make that SODAC 16 playoff push. Late in the season, they close out Brookings, Spearfish, Douglas. Those are 3 winnable games. It is very likely that Yankton can get 5 or 6 wins on the season, and then you start to look at being the number 16, 15, 14 team. And that is how you make the SODAC 16, is when you are top 14, 15, 16. Yankton has their destiny in their hands still, and one of the wins on their schedule that they really needed was this Aberdeen Central one. They'll definitely be a great crowd for 3 days from now, and if you can't make it to the game, make sure to tune in to us. We'll probably be back with Coach Chris Haynes here in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere on Yankton Streaming. I'm Parker Rohr.
At Anytime Fitness Yankton, your fitness journey starts with one step, and Anytime Fitness will be with you every step of the way. Open 24 hours a day with top-of-the-line equipment and guidance you need to reach your goals. Plus, your membership gives you access to every Anytime Fitness gym anywhere. No matter your goals, no matter the time, you belong at Anytime Fitness Yankton. Located at 2509 Fox Run Parkway. Start today at Anytime Fitness, where your fitness journey never stops.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small, just as it should be. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of choices to make sure you have the perfect coverage to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
Interior technicians.
Jerry, I need your help. I'm in a real pickle.
How can we help? We clean carpets, furnace and duct cleaning, mold remediation, fire restoration, water damage restoration, office cleaning, and much more.
No, Jerry, I'm in a real pickle. I'm stuck and I can't get out. Hang on, I'll send you pics so you can see what I mean.
Oh my gosh. When you need it clean, call the Intech team, fixing pickles since 1984.
Triple Time Rudy's on the corner of 16th and Broadway, Yankton. Stop in and check out their wide variety of items. Grab some snacks, whether you want chips, popcorn, or something sweet, they have it. Ice cold beverages, or when you need that boost in the morning, coffee. You can also grab the best locally produced meats, meat sticks, and cheeses in the area. Guaranteed fresh. For those hot days, grab a Freezy too. Get all your car needs and 5 cents off a gallon when using cash. All at Triple Time Rudy's, Yankton.
The Bonesetter Chiropractic, Yankton. I'm Dr. TJ Stotes. When you need chiropractic, we're here. We use a hands-on approach, decompression traction, electrical stimulation, acupuncture, and state-of-the-art examination techniques. We're happy to offer exercise and supplement advice as well. The Bonesetter Chiropractic, 215 Mulberry, Suite 9, Yankton. Call or text 605-401-5701. Bringing you comfort when there's discomfort.
And we are back on Yankton Streaming. The Bucks, very successful win here. It definitely keeps their playoff hopes alive. We'll be talking with Coach Chris Haynes pretty soon here. But we definitely have to be hopeful looking at their schedule going on now. And if you're still on Yankton Streaming, tune in to Yankton Gazelles and kind of see what Zach Spears got to say about what the Gazelles have going into next game, and that should be a really good time. Got Coach Chris Haynes coming right down here. I mean, you've got to be hopeful for Jackson Kudera after this game. It was a standout performance, definitely almost like a breakout here for him. He played very well today, and that can be an offensive spark plug because Beck Reichen, he put up his average of 10 today, but we also saw a lot of movement for this team, and we saw some great steals from Owen Eidsness. So definitely a lot to be hopeful for the rest of this season. I would say the three-point shooting was promising today. The transition play was very promising today. So we should see some pretty good stuff here from the Bucks. And this win really does keep them alive for the Sodex 16. You cannot understate that enough. This upcoming game against Vermilion is also one of those must-wins, really, because they're the class right below you, and you need to win those games to really cement your seed points, especially if, Vermilion can play pretty good here. We've got Coach Chris Haynes right on the way here, so stay tuned because we get to ask him about the statement win of the season so far from the Yankton Bucks. Definitely have to be happy with a win like this at home on a nice Saturday afternoon. How's it going, Coach?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. And here we have Coach Chris Haynes of the Yankton Bucks. Coach, coming into this game, Aberdeen Central and Yankton, just a couple points different on their point differential, so they played pretty similar so far. What was it like coming in and kind of taking the game open throughout of it?
Yeah, I liked our guys' energy to start the game. Didn't really know what to expect coming off Christmas break. It's been a long time since we haven't played over Christmas break, so probably 10 years or so. And so that was a little bit different, but to tell you the truth, we probably needed it this year. I just didn't feel like we played up to our capability in December. Obviously, the three teams we played are really good and deserve to win those games, but I just still didn't think we played up to our capabilities. So we got to work and had a lot of practices, so I'll give our guys credit of coming in. That's not always easy day after day, coming in over Christmas break and having to work. And when you already did that in December, the first 2 weeks, 2 days, and all that kind of stuff. So, but I liked the way they came out in energy. Scored 68 points, which was nice, but we really liked the 35 or whatever they had. So I thought that was a difference in the game. Just our defensive intensity. Obviously, the game plan was to put ball pressure on them. If you just let Aberdeen come down and get into their half-court stuff, they run really good stuff, and they'll pick you apart. So we had to try to speed them up a little bit, try to force them, their passes, just a little bit different angles, and we ended up getting a lot of deflections and getting a lot of steals, and we were able to score in transition. That was the other thing that was very effective for us tonight.
Yeah, talk about scoring in transition. We got quite a few of those shots from Jackson Kudera, and I had him down for 19 points, and he hit 3 3-pointers. What's a game like this for Jackson? Yeah,
he was really good tonight. He made some early, which I think was huge for us. We hadn't shot the ball well the first 3 games, so you could just feel it from the team when he made those first few and kind of got the lid off the basket, so to speak, for us. Everyone just kind of relaxed and I thought settled into the game, which was huge. But he obviously hit some shots, but he did some other really good things too for us, getting to the basket, like you said, getting out in transition. So he just played an all-around great game.
Yeah, you talked about the ball pressure, multiple steals from Owen Eidenes. I think Beck Reichen had one, Kudera, and then even like off the bench, Miles Drotzman and Grady Walder. I really saw them like pressing the ball, forcing it in transition, and really just trying to get that shot up. And I think that pace really leveled them up. Are we going to try to continue this pace and this ball pressure moving forward?
Yeah, I started with Beck at the point, and number 5 Swanson's a good player for them. He's averaging like 14 points or whatever it was coming into the game, and so that was the tough guard for Beck, and did a great job. And yeah, I think we, like you said, we were Owen and Miles and all those other guys. Teagan took 2 charges, which was huge. Just being active and that energy, and that's how we have to play. We need to find a defensive identity, understand that if we want to win basketball games, we're going to have to be able to be a good defensive basketball team. We still got things to clean up, and I didn't think we were great on the defensive glass, so we got to do better on that. Because when we can get defensive stops and we can finish possession with rebounds, we do have some guys. We can do some things in transition, but it's a lot harder to do when you're having to take the ball to the basket.
Yeah, and then last question for you, Coach. So number 4 for them, 6'6". Number 5, 6'5". I think you guys they played pretty well. Maybe that defensive rebounding can leave a little bit to be desired, but this is probably a good game plan when you're going up against some big men for these other teams on your schedule, right?
Yeah, for sure. We knew that coming in, and we knew we were going to have to get the tempo of the pace of the game in our favor, and a good start was crucial into that. And so, again, I thought we had good energy, good ball pressure, and we were able to just speed them up a little bit. Our full court press, we didn't do anything crazy. It was just get up and guard them and just try to speed them up a little bit, and we were able to do that.
Well, thank you, Coach. You have a good one, and Zach will see you for the Yankton versus Vermilion game.
Sounds great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And then that was Coach Chris Haynes, and we will be ending our First Dakota National Bank Yankton post-game show. Everybody enjoy your weekend going into this, and enjoy the new year. Happy New Year. I'd like to thank Josh for running the stream here. It's Parker Orr. I'd also like to thank Zach at the station, Michael at the station for let me commentate this game, and we'll be back to normal for the next Yankton Bucks game. Everybody get home safe, and you have a good one. This has been a presentation of Yankton High School basketball from 5 Star Communications. Thanks for tuning in, and join us next time for all Yankton athletics. Go Bucks and Gazelles!